100% Fancy House here, and today I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on the Federal Auto Parts 400 at Richmond that happened last night. Now, before we begin the race review here, I just want to say that yesterday it was actually the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 attack that happened in 2001 on September 11th. Yeah, I mean, 4 planes crashed on that day, 2 at the World Trade Center, one near the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., and one at a field in Pennsylvania. I don't really know 3 at the flight numbers, but I do know the last one was Flight 93. That was the one that crashed in Pennsylvania. And yeah, I mean, I apologize that I didn't make a video about this. I mean, usually I don't upload on race days. I mean, I know I uploaded a video just before the Daytona 500 this year on February 14th. But I just wanted to just give everyone a happy Daytona 500 day and also a happy Valentine's Day. And yeah, and I know I uploaded a video the day before the Homestead race, which is my KCS grain train video at McNeil. But yeah, I just don't really upload on race days anymore. But yeah, I just wanted to just give my condolences about 9/11. I mean, of course, that attack was pretty much a day the day that America changed forever. And yeah, I mean, it's a day that should never be forgotten. Yeah, I mean, that's why you see hashtag never forget 9/11 in the title. And yeah, so I mean, that's that there. So I mean, I just want to just give my condolences about 9/11 and just my thoughts and prayers. And yeah, so I mean, before the race, Nascar did a great opening ceremony to pay tribute to the 20th anniversary. And yeah, so I mean that was pretty nice there. And yeah, but now we're gonna talk about the race here. So as we know, last night, Martrix Jr. came on late here and rebounded after a penalty and got his 4th win of the year. I mean, Truex would have maybe finished second, and Kyle Busch did not get a penalty late. I mean, Kyle Busch actually got a speeding penalty late, which, for those who don't know, he's my favorite driver. And yeah, that right there just made me mad, but Kyle Busch at least got a top 10 after this race here. And yeah, but I mean, I'm at least happy for Truex, though. I mean, he's my second favorite driver. And yeah, so I mean, that's just at least great to know for him. But yeah, and Hamlin right there finished second, and Bell with 3rd place. I mean that's actually, I believe, maybe the 6th time I believe JGR's finished 1 through 3. I mean, they originally finished 1 through 4 here in 2019, but that time it was actually Truex first, Kyle Busch second, Hamlin third, and Eric Jones, who was still in the 20, in 4th. But for 4th place Eric Jones, he actually failed inspection, so he was not credited with 4th place and was disqualified. Which, yeah, I mean that's back then when Jones was driving for JGR. I mean, that time he had a win that year and he was in the playoffs, but probably due to that disqualification right there, that had to put Jones in a must-win situation going to the Charlotte Roval. And yeah, and Jones was just eliminated. But this year, Eric Jones is not in the playoffs. I mean, he didn't make the playoffs last year, in a pretty much a disappointing year for him. And yeah, so I mean that's that there. And yeah, but I believe that's the 6th time this has been a 1, 2, 3 finish for JGR. I mean, I do remember one, and that was the Daytona 500 1, 2, 3 finish, where it was Hamlin first, Kyle Busch second, and Eric Jones 3rd. And yeah, so I mean, it could have been 1, 2, 3, 4, but Truex crashed out in the Daytona 500 with the big one happening. Like, if you want to know what I'm talking about the 21 car crash that happened in turn 3. And yeah, so and Chase Elliott finishes 4th. I mean, he could have maybe had a chance for the win, but his crew had trouble with the jack, and I believe Elliott had a little problem in the pit stop where he actually had to make sure he was in. And yeah, and back there you can see Joey Logano in 5th. And yeah, so but honestly, not much really happened in this race. And honestly, though, this race was kind of boring. I mean, Richmond is not really my favorite short track. I mean, it's probably maybe my 3rd favorite out of all 3 of them. And Bristol is probably my favorite out of them all. Yeah, but there were a couple incidents tonight, like Kurt Busch. He cut a tire down early, and that caused his night to be over early, and he finished last. I believe that's the 3rd time he's finished last this year. And yeah, so that's shocking right there. and Bubba Wallace also cut a tire down, and he went into the wall. I mean, basically, there was only 2 incidents last night. And yeah, I mean, there was basically just not much happening. And yeah, honestly, I feel like this is so far my least favorite race so far of the year. I know people are going to say the Daytona 500 was probably the worst race of the year, but the Daytona 500 at least had some good moments like McDowell winning and chaos in the last lap. I mean, it was just at least good in my opinion. I mean, it's maybe my top 10 favorite races of the year just because of that thrilling finish. And yeah, so I mean that's just me there. And yeah, but you guys can have opinions on that. But this year's Daytona 500 was just not my favorite. I mean, 2019 Daytona 500 is my favorite out of all the Daytona 500s I've watched ever since 2017. And yeah, so I mean, that's just my opinion there. And yeah, I mean, after Kurt Busch actually cut his tire down, Bubba Wallace actually caught the rubber tire after Kurt Busch crashed. I mean, that was bad right there. I mean, definitely Kurt had a pretty bad ending to his race there. And yeah, so I mean, that's just that there. And yeah, so I mean, but honestly though, this race was pretty much boring overall. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude to Richmond, but in my opinion, I'm not a huge fan of this track. But yeah, you guys can have your own opinions there. But yeah, but I mean, overall, I mean, the opening ceremonies though were still good though. I mean, especially how they did it there. And yeah, but I mean, and yeah, and also I apologize for not uploading for a while though as well. It's just because I've been busy with other things in real life. I mean, schoolwork has been keeping me busy. And yeah, I mean, I didn't make a streamer event last week because I'm on a break from StreamYard right now, so I will not be posting a link in the comments about to my next streamer event because I'm taking a break from StreamYard until further notice. And yeah, so I mean, and also another thing, today is also my 5-year anniversary on my YouTube channel. For those who don't know, I mean, I'll probably make a separate video about that in later today. But yeah, I could be remaking one of my older videos. But I mean, we'll just see about that. It just depends if I have enough time to make it. And yeah, so I mean, that's just that there. And yeah, so I mean, and another thing yesterday, I actually caught Amtrak yesterday with actually 3 private cars, which I'll probably make a separate video about that maybe tomorrow when I have the time. And yeah, so I mean, we'll just see about that. But yeah, I actually had 3 private cars, and I mean, I decided not to take a video of it just because I didn't feel like it. So I just took some photos of it. I mean, it actually had to wait on a freight train to go by, and yeah, so I mean, but yeah, this right here was just my race review on the Richmond race from last night. I mean, the next race will be the Bristol night race, which will be the elimination race, which I'm excited for because NASCAR will be back on the concrete at Bristol, which I'm happy for. Yeah, even though they're going back to they're going to do another dirt race there next year, but we don't know the date of the dirt race. But I heard this week we're possibly going to get the 2022 schedule, which hopefully it's this week. I mean, and yeah, but if it does come this week, I'll probably make a video about that. And yeah, but we don't know when it's coming. And yeah, so I mean, but I mean, I'm excited for Bristol next week. Hopefully it'll be a good one. And yeah, so yeah, so I mean, we'll just find out what happens when we go to Bristol next week. I mean, hopefully it'll be a pretty good race, but we'll find out about that, and who'll be the first 4 eliminated. And yeah, so anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.